What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody doing today? So, I'm sure everybody heard by now. Tyler Perry has a new accuser, you guys. Mario Rodriguez, who was an actor in his movie, I think it was Medea Boo or Medea Halloween or something like that. Anyways, Rodriguez has come forward alleging some of the same stuff that the first accuser, Derek Dixon, has been alleging. That Tyler Perry has been harassing him, that he groped them, that he's trying to, get him in bed. However, recently some text messages was leaked. I think it was Tyler Perry that leaked the text messages. You know what I mean? Where if you read over the text messages, Mario is clearly asking for some money. How you doing, sweetie? Happy New Year to you. Anyways, Mario is asking for some money. You know what I mean? So it makes us wonder what exactly transpired between him and Tyler. Is this a shakedown, or is Mario really genuinely suing because he was harassed and assaulted? I thought that's what we were looking to today in this video. Now y'all know though, of course, before I start this video, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video, it is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I'm going to state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got that disclaimer out the way, let's get these cards shuffled, y'all, and let's look into it. Let's see, you know what I mean, what is Mario Rodriguez's motive? Is he telling the truth about Tyler, or is he trying to get money? What went on between them? But while I shuffle these cards, I want y'all to tell me in the comments, do y'all think Tyler and Mario was an item? Or do you think Tyler really was harassing him and he was not giving it to his advances? Alright, so let's see. Spirit, can you please talk to us right quick? What happened between Mario Rodriguez and Tyler Perry, Spirit? Is Mario telling the truth about Tyler, or is there some secrets? Is there more to the story than what we know about? Alright, so we're going to pull. For some reason, I can't shuffle straight. Give me a second, y'all. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. One more, and then we're going to pull, y'all. Alright. Alright, y'all. So, let's get these cards pulled, and let's see what Spirit got to say on this matter. So, you got the Seven of Pentacles came up in reverse. Now, I want y'all to take a good look at this card. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This means trying to cash in investments prematurely or not prospering from something, all of that. This gives out the illusion. Now, we're going to pull the rest of the cards. But from this one card, this would come up if somebody was, trying to get some money or wasn't getting money the way they want to. Look. The Ten of Pentacles came up also in reverse. Money is coming up. This is about money with this guy, y'all. Now, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, even by itself, is somebody that's looking for money, some kind of headhunter. You know what I mean? Like looking for a fortune, trying to get rich or whatever. You know what I mean? And then next to it is the Seven of Pentacles. He's broke, so he's trying to get money out of Tyler. Wow, so two cards pulled, and I'm already feeling like this is a shakedown. But we're gonna keep going just to make sure. Now look, you got the Six of Swords is in reverse. He's trying to jump right into it, trying to make these allegations. I feel like he is trying to shake Tyler down. Let me see. So you got the 10. You got the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is about somebody that is, I feel like, here's what I feel. I feel like he tried to come at Tyler for money. You know what I mean? And Tyler wouldn't give it to him, so this is why he went to the news, because Tyler's already got allegations against him. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Look, you got the Three of Swords that came up in reverse. Somebody that's refusing to move on from a breakup. And then you got the Eight of Cups next to it, which means somebody walking away from somebody. Why do I get the feeling, look, and then it's like, there's a lot of unresolved conflict there. Why am I getting the feeling from these cards? Hold on. Okay. I'm getting a feeling from these cards, y'all, that these cards are trying to allege that maybe him and Tyler was messing around, or there was some kind of relationship there, and he was trying to get money out of Tyler. I'm feeling like they ain't messing around no more, so this is why he's coming forward. You know what I mean? Look, you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody that's I don't feel like he's being honest, or he's trying to hold his boss accountable for breaking his heart. I'm feeling like Tyler didn't commit to him. Look, because the reason why I'm saying this is you got the Knight of Wands in reverse, which means somebody that's a seducer. He told Tyler made him a lot of broken promises, but didn't really commit to him. You know what I mean? I feel like he. All right, I'm gonna just say it because I'm trying to sugarcoat it best I can, but you know what? I'm not. It's not my style to sugarcoat it. He's a bitter ex. I'm not gonna say it was a full-fledged relationship. Look, I'm seeing here the harem. It might have been a relationship. They had something going on. This is what I'm feeling like. This is what I'm feeling like. Spirit is a legend. Spirit is a legend. They had something going on. He was talking to Tyler because he was a rich man and he was broke and stuff like that. And I feel like things went sour and went left between them. This is what my gut is saying. You know what I mean? Tyler helped him out a lot in the past. Um, but I feel like this guy was also dependent on Tyler for a lot of money. Like this guy, he's not good with money, and he was dependent on Tyler a lot. And I feel like he feels betrayed some kind of way. Maybe Tyler broke his heart. This is what I'm feeling like. He refusing to move on from that. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling like this is his way of like getting some kind of financial exchange. You know what I mean? But I feel like he's trying to make it seem like he was victimized. That he was innocent. He was victimized. You know what I mean? There's nothing between them anymore. This is what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like they're not messing around anymore, but I'm feeling like there was a time that they was. I feel like this is the Spirit is a legend. You know what I mean? They're ex-lovers. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. And there was a time Tyler did take good care of him. This was how he was able to get the job on the movie. Tyler did take care of him. Tyler offered them plenty of opportunities. You know what I mean? If anything, you know what's the word tricking? Tyler was tricking on him. Or at least this is what Spirit is a legend. But that came to an end. I don't know why. You know what I mean? That came to an end. But I feel like there was some kind of offer there, but he didn't want to take that offer. There was something Tyler offered him that he didn't want to take. And I'm feeling like Tyler left him. This is what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like Tyler stopped dealing with him. I don't feel like he stopped dealing with Tyler. I feel like Tyler stopped dealing with him. Tyler cut him off. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. And this kind of like pissed him off because Tyler was his meal ticket. This is what I'm saying. I don't think it was completely love, but it was a thing where Tyler was his meal ticket. Tyler took care of him. You know what I mean? Tyler whispered sweet nothings in his ear. And so I feel like he's feeling like this lawsuit is his lifeline. Or at least he wants to scare Tyler enough to give him some money. He's thought about this. He's planned this. He planned to do this to Tyler, allegedly. Now, I'm not trying to say Tyler is completely innocent here, you know what I mean, or that Tyler don't be doing some of the things that's alleged. I'm saying that what Spirit is alleging is that Tyler took care of him, and they, you know, they was getting down for a minute, but now Tyler cut him off, and now he want to come to the news and say Tyler harassed him. Like I said, all alleged. Everything's alleged. Okay. You pull some cards here. Alright. He hasn't been able to find work since he broke. He's broke, y'all. Because he feels like this is his way forward. I don't think that lawsuit's going to fit, though. I don't think the lawsuit's going to stick. I don't. I think Tyler is a bit more clever than that. Tyler's smarter than that. Tyler's going to get out of this. I feel like that's why Tyler leaked those text messages showing that dude was begging him. But a lot of people was reading into those text messages. Now, I'm not reading off the cards on this part. I'm talking about the text messages. A lot of people was alleged with those text messages that it seemed like somebody that, like, they have a more intimate relationship. So, you know what I mean? And some people were saying Tyler shouldn't leak them if Tyler's not going to come out of the closet. You know, which I'm just saying what people were saying. Now back to the cards. I'm coming back to reading the cards. So from what I'm seeing in the cards, I don't think dude is going to win this lawsuit. I feel like he's naive and he think he is, and he think that communicate. He was communicating with some people that got into his head, but you know what I mean. Say, oh, you get some money off of this and just that the third. This is what I'm seeing in the cards, but it's not going to work that way. I'm feeling like Tyler's going to have a good defense, and it's going to be hard for him to go up in court and lie and try to trick the judge into thinking he was being abused and he was being harassed. You know what I mean? I feel like they were messing around at one point. This is what I'm seeing. And he was using that for his own growth and for money and stuff like that. You know, let me see, you got the Page of Wands in reverse. He's he's like a professional boy toy. This is what he does. I feel like this is his MO. You know what I mean? He's had other lovers that have taken care of him. I'm feeling like, and so now the well went dry, and he's trying to be smart. I mean, he's trying to get his success and his whole money the way he can because he's disgruntled that Tyler cut him off. This is what I'm saying. So he's trying to portray Tyler as like this boss that created a hostile work environment that was greedy and that tried to come on to him. He's only telling half the story from what I'm seeing. I feel like this is also the reason why Tyler's being a little bit calm about this. I think Tyler got more receipts to prove some of his, I don't want to say innocence because I'm not going to sit up here and say that Tyler don't do some of the stuff alleged. I'm just going to say that I feel like if this situation, he was getting down with the get down. But like I said, I'm feeling this is just my interpretation of the cards. What I'm seeing with spirits alleging. Alright. So let's pull some of the Oracle deck and let's see what the Oracle cards got to say on this matter. Alright. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright. So Tyler indeed stillness. Tyler feel like I don't gotta do nothing at this point. If y'all notice, Tyler hasn't really done much. He leaked the text messages, but he hasn't really tried to defend himself yet. The thing of the matter is, him and the dude he ain't gave the dude no more acting jobs. He hasn't talked to the dude. I think he really just cut him off completely with the communication. You know what I mean? So the dude's logic is, I'm gonna tell you a secret, but he's also trying to make him like a monster. You know what I mean? Look, imbalance, growth. Let me see here, power dynamic. He's trying to use all of this to make it seem like he was coerced and pushed into this kind of thing. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to say he wasn't, but what I am going to say is he went along with it. I'm not going to say that's not how it started out. Well, I'm feeling like from the cards. Oh, look, trick. He was tricking. He was tricking with Tyler. He was doing stuff for money. This is what I'm getting the feeling of. That's what I feel like Spirit was alleging. He was doing stuff for money. You know what I mean? He's trying to make it like he was scared and so his career was going to be you know what I mean? His career was going to be ended if he wouldn't go along with it. And that it was just this cruelty and injustice done to him. He was down with that. The question is whether the jury is going to believe. If anything, I bet you, if Tyler was like, all right, I'll give you $2 million, he'll go away so quick. Because he's just trying to, it's a money grab. And Tyler knew that. That's why Tyler put out those text messages proving that he was asking him for money. What's that? What coming? I think it's sneaky. He's not exactly the boy next door either, from what I'm seeing, allegedly. So there you have it. So, just to reiterate, what Spirit is alleging is that Mario Rodriguez was lovers with Tyler Perry. This is what Spirit is alleging. They were lovers. Tyler took care of him while they were lovers. Something happened between them, and Tyler cut him off completely and stopped dealing with him and stopped giving him movie roles and just that and the third. Like all of the charity stopped. You know what I mean? All the charity stopped, and he broke. So now he's like, okay, well, I need to shake him up real quick because I need some money. Tell me what y'all think down below, though. Do y'all believe that this is what happened? Do y'all think that Tyler and the dude was lovers? Do you think the dude was getting down with the get down? Do you think dude's a real victim? Plenty of questions. Could y'all please answer them in the chat? Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I will see y'all in the next reading. I love y'all, my babies. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.